Hello everyone. In this lecture, let's try to interface 25AA160A EEPROM with our microcontroller PIC16 of 877A using SPI communication. So this is the programming lecture, and in the previous two lectures we just saw how SPI communication works in our microcontroller and how we can configure SPI communication in our microcontroller. I hope you remember all those functions and programming sequence that we wrote in the previous configuration lecture. So here you can see in the first step I have configured all the pins as output, that is the MOSI, clock and slave select pin of the microcontroller as output, and MISO pin is configured as input. You can see this is the MISO pin RC4, so I am configuring it as input, and this is the clock pin RC3 is configured as output, and clock data, that is the MOSI pin is configured as output, and the slave select pin is RB0, that is also configured as output. So this is the control register configuration for SPI communication that we did in the last lecture. So in the previous lecture we just wrote several functions, that is this one, and the first function is SPI write. This is used for writing data to the SPI bus, and this is the SPI read function, and this function is used for reading data from the SPI bus in our microcontroller. And these two functions is specifically meant for 25AA160A EEPROM. That is, this function is used for writing data to the EEPROM, and we derived this sequence from the data sheet of the EEPROM, that is 25AA160A EEPROM. So we cannot change this sequence as this is given in the data sheet of the 25AA160A EEPROM. This is the read sequence and this is the write sequence. I explained these sequences in the last lecture. I hope you remember that. And coming back to the main function, let's see the logic. We are just going to write some data to some of the address in EEPROM, and then we are going to read the same data going back to that address in the EEPROM using the SPI bus of our microcontroller. So initially we know that this is the write enable sequence for the EEPROM as per the data sheet of EEPROM. So we are executing the write enable sequence. This is the instruction for write enable sequence, and we are executing the write enable sequence. After that we are writing the data to the EEPROM, that is we are going to the 0x0343 address of the EEPROM, and we are storing the data 0x09. So this is the MSB address of the EEPROM, and this is the LSB address of the EEPROM, and this is the actual data that we are writing. And after that we are disabling the write enable sequence. So this is the instruction for write disable sequence. So we are disabling the write operation as per the data sheet of 25AA160A. This also I explained in the last lecture. So once we are disabling the write sequence, we are reading from the EEPROM from the address of 0x0343. This is the MSB address and this is the LSB address. So going to this address, we are just going to read the data that is available in this 0x0343. So once read operation is complete, the data that is available in the current address of the EEPROM will be sent from the EEPROM to the microcontroller through SPI bus. So that's all about the program. Now I am building the project using the icon available. Now this is the same circuit that we built in the last lecture. Now I am loading the program. Go to the respective project folder of MPLAB. Click on this hex file and load that and click on OK. Now when I run this simulation using the play button in the left bottom corner of the window, you can see the SPI debugger will occur. You can see this is the SPI debugger, and in this debugger you can see this green circle indicates slave select active, and this green circle with X mark indicates slave select inactive, and the outward arrow mark indicates the data that is coming out of the microcontroller, and this inward arrow mark indicates the data that is coming towards the microcontroller. So initially, as per our logic, we are sending the instruction 0x06. So you can see that is the write enable sequence that we are sending. After that, we are passing 0343 and data 9, and before that in the write function we are passing 02, that is the instruction for write operation. So that is done here, 02, 03, 43 and 09. And after that we are disabling the write operation by passing the instruction 04. That is done over here. And once all that is done, we are reading the data from 0343, and before sending this address in the read function we are sending the instruction 03. So nextly we will be sending 030343, and the data that is stored in the 0343 will be reflected back from the EEPROM. You can see this is the data that we are sending, 030343 and 00. This is the data that is coming back from the EEPROM to the microcontroller, that is 09. So we have stored the 09 and 0343, and we have read the data from 0343, which are same. Thanks for watching.